Hello everyone and welcome to lecture 3 of our Artificial Intelligence and Big Data course. Before we dive into today's topic, I'd like to briefly recap some of key questions and concepts we discussed in lecture 2. That would be helpful set the stage for today's section. We started last time with a fundamental question. You remember, right? Why did humanity turn towards computer and ultimately artificial intelligence? Why? You remember why, right? To understand this, we went a little further back in time. The reason humans were drawn toward the computers in the first place was the need to solve increasingly complex problems more efficiently. This is very important. And in the last lecture, I tried to dive into this concept, right? Simply put, we needed a way to handle tasks that were too difficult or time-consuming to manage manually. This is the main problem, main issue, right? But why do we need to do our work in a computerized space, means cyberspace, digital space? So why we do need to do our work? So the answer lies in a problem we face in our daily lives when we encounter challenges in the physical world. Physical world, the world we live, right? We often turn on the digital world to find more efficient solution. This is because the digital world, what we now refer as a cyber world, computer environment, whatever you call, offers tools and progress that allow us to manage and solve these problems more efficiently. More efficiently, this is the point. In the simplest terms, you could say we live in two worlds. One of physical world, the reality, we interact with everything, and the other is computerized or cyber world, digital world, where we take the problem that are hard to solve in the real world and tackle them in the digital environment. We also briefly touch on the philosophical side of things. I believe after the last lecture, which was the lecture 2, I guess some of you interested in philosophy, right? And then you thought, let's little bit study philosophy. That would be good, my future, to create new thing. This is the important. Philosophers, both ancient and modern, have long debated the existence of multiple worlds and realms. Many early philosophers believe in the various dimensions beyond the physical. But in the modern times, with the rise of technology, which technology? Like AI, any sort of technology, right? We've seen the emergence of a new belief, one that acknowledged the cyber world as an additional realm. Yes. Many books by philosophers, by many peoples, they talk about different sort of world. If you, read more about that, you will understand that there is many interesting, belief for that. But what we need for this class, that cyber world as an additional realm, as an additional space. Philosophers who believed in the cyber world were ahead of their time. This is the point. Recognizing it as a distinct and separate reality, where the human could extend their ability and solve increasingly complex challenges. So this what I quickly recap and summarize lecture 2. Now we are going to lecture 3, right? So this is the lecture 3 today discussion. So with the understanding of the evolution from the physical to digital and from computers, a very old computer, to the artificial intelligence AI, we are now ready to move toward into today's lecture. In this section, as you see this topic, we will focusing on 2 key sections. Fundamental of the data and knowledge, evolution of data handling practice. So evolution of data handling practice and fundamental of the data and knowledge. We will begin by exploring DIKW pyramid. DIKW. We will touch to this pyramid concept. We will start to talk this triangle, data like information, knowledge, wisdom. We will touch such a thing. This if we go this way, that would be helpful for us to understand journey from raw data to actionable wisdom and how algorithm and data structure are fundamental and critical to modern AI system. Then we'll trace the evolution of data handling from manual records to today's AI-assisted data presented technology, setting a stage for understanding how data shapes intelligent decision-making in the world of AI and big data. So did you understand what we are going to today deal with? In the DIKW pyramid, that this pyramid talking about data here, information here, knowledge here, wisdom here, and little bit we will touch new sort of, we call it optimization. We will try to connect this concept with the these 2 terms, AI and big data, in today's lecture. So that's why we will talk about 3 evolution. So today we will touch about the evolution of the artificial and big data. We will see what happened in the AI and big data, which sort of evolution happened. So to check AI evolution, we need to first talk about the fundamental of the data and knowledge, and then talk about data handling practice, and then go through the evolution of intelligent decision making, which is related here. So simply what we are going to touch in the lecture 3 and the other coming lecture, we will touch for the evolution of the AI and big data. To do so, First, we will touch about the fundamentals of data and knowledge, everything related data. Then we will touch about some data handling practice, and then we will touch something evolution of intelligent decision making, which is related AI. Then we can consider these 3 steps will be considered as the evolution of AI and big data. So this is what we are going to see for today lectures. So let's continue and dive to the lecture. Today's lecture is structured in 2 main sections, as I mentioned. In section 1, we will dive into foundation of the data and knowledge, examining the DIKW Pyramid and the concept of the program equals data structure plus algorithm. This is the in the section 1, right? And then for section 2 will take us through the evolution of data handling practice, including fundamentals of data, how data collection has evolved over time, and the rise of the big data. Now, it is important to note today topics are part of a broader discussion of evolution of AI and big data. There is one section here, section 3. I'm going to talk about that. But all of them talk about the evolution of AI and big data. This journey is divided into several sections. In this section, we will focusing only 2 main sections, but in the future lecture, we will explore the rest of evolution. In the section 3, we will cover a future section that we will explore the evolution of intelligent decision making, focusing on 2 key areas: evolution of the AI and the evolution of data-driven decision making. Today we will cover the first 2 sections, laying the foundation of a deeper understanding of AI and big data. Great. So let's clean the screen. Okay, the title of today's section, related the AI and big data course. We are lecture 3. We will go inside the lecture. So as we move through the today content, we will look at the journey from raw data to actionable insight. So I am trying to highlight the concept. So we will try to, raw data move to intelligent decision making, or another name, actionable insights. This transformation process from collecting and organizing the data to leveraging AI for intelligent, data-driven decision marks a significant evolution how organization and system operate. AI and big data are deeply interconnected. In my lecture, I try to emphasize these 2 connections. Big data provides the vast amount of the information needs to train AI system. Maybe you ask question, why the course combination of AI and big data? So, big data provide a lot of information needed to train the AI system, and AI enable us to make sense of that data, identifying patterns and making prediction that human alone couldn't to handle in this scale. Wow, very nice. Very shortly, the objective of this course. As we proceed, we will back down this concept and bring to the something important for our lecture. And then we will break down this evolution and examine both technological advancements and the real-world application of AI and big data in a decision-making process. Remember, so we are going to evolution issue to touch. As I mentioned before, this slide gives us the roadmap for understanding the evolution of the AI and big data. Today's lecture, I will try to cover these two, and then coming lectures, maybe lecture 4, 5, try to go for these part and very deep lecture. And the material I provide for you is unique and you cannot find any places. I spent too much time to arrange many concepts together, and I believe this would be very great and useful for your future. So we'll divide the journey into 3 key sections. Section 1, let's use the yellow color. So section 1, not clear. So section 1, we will begin by exploring the foundation of data knowledge. We will start with the data information, knowledge and wisdom pyramid. Shows the progression from the raw data to actionable wisdom. And then we will go for the role of the program, defined as a combination of data structure and algorithm. In section 2, next we will look at the evolution of data handling practice, discussing basics of data, how data collection and preparation techniques have evolved over time, and rise of big data. And section 3, which we will cover in the future section. Just for your information, I'm going to little bit give for your mind some preparation. We will dive into evolution of intelligent decision making. Please try to understand and think about the word which I am using. Every word has a meaning. So it's not just simply I put here. This section focusing on the evolution of the AI algorithm and transition to data-driven decision-making process. Together, this section forms the comprehensive view of how data has shaped the advancement in the AI and big data technology, finally leading to the more intelligent and efficient decision-making system. That is important. So we will use the AI and then go for that one. So let's continue the lectures. So for section 2, this is section 1. As I mentioned, this is the essential building block of data. Please attention. We will try to show how knowledge is formed from raw information. Key concept, we will focusing on this DIKW that which represent the transformation of data into information, knowledge, and ultimately wisdom, and at the end in the modern DIKW Pyramid optimization. We will also discuss how program through their data search and algorithm play a vital role in the processing of data and turning into the valuable insight. Understanding this foundation is crucial as they form backbone of the modern AI, enabling them to handle and process vast amount of data to make intelligent decisions. Yeah. So then we understand why this is the important. So two parts, as I mentioned, for foundation we will cover. So the first and important part, let's begin with a foundational concept of data and knowledge. Understanding this is the crucial because data forms the basis of all intelligent systems. We will introduce later many sort of, this is DIKW is related to this one: data, information, knowledge, and wisdom. A framework that moves from data to wisdom. How integrate into AI and big data system. We will discuss. I will make a connection between this, pyramid with AI. So the question come here. I'm going to ask, what element makes up this standard DIKW pyramid, and why is each step is important? So can you tell me what element make up this, which element? So sometime if I ask question, you can pause the video and then answer. Yes, answer is the pyramid including data, information, knowledge, and wisdom. And in the modern model, which I will introduce in this part, we will add one more component. So if we add one more component, I call it, this is first time you may heard about it, optimization. Optimization is very nice name, which make our fruits in the AI system. When we add one component, we convert a standard DIKW pyramid to the modern DIKW pyramid. Each level transforms the raw inputs into more refined output, allowing for actionable insight and strategy decisions. So we will explain what happened here. So in the AI area. So in a standard, so I call it, this is as a standard model, means traditional model. In a standard model, we move from raw, unorganized data, like collected signals, to organize information, then contextualize knowledge, and ultimately wisdom can inform decision making somehow. This is the standard form. So if you attention little bit, I add some important points. if carefully you attention those points, you will understand that please pay attention to each word I try to put here. This is not just any English word. This word selected and has a meaning. So let's begin from here to let you a little bit understand the concept, clearly. Imagine you collect temperature reading from sensors. Here, you have a sensors. You put here these sensors. You have a temperature. This is collecting data. As a raw data, these readings don't tell you much. But when organized over time and compared with the historical trends, they turn into information. So just collect data is a data. Then we will do and compare, put some table with a more context. After we collect with some pattern, with information. With a more context, like understanding weather pattern, you gain knowledge here, which then inform decision, such as optimizing energy usage for heating system. Little bit give you insight. So the DIKW pyramid, also known as a wisdom hierarchy, is a fundamental concept in the knowledge management. Sometimes they said knowledge triangle. DIKW stands for data, information, knowledge, wisdom. Let's break it down. So data. At the base of pyramid, we have raw signal, noise. Let's call it signal noise. This unprocessed information. Move up to the information. We organize and make useful data. This data has been given context. So here. Next, we will, please attention, we will contextualize and aggregated information. And that means bring to the context when we say contextualize. This is the information that has been analyzed and understood. In the wisdom or insight, at the top, we have synthesized knowledge for decision making. This is the ability to make informed decision based on our understanding. So, this model helps us understand the process of transforming raw data to actionable insight. Let me ask a question. Why is this model so important for AI and data-driven systems? Please pause the video. Please pause. Why this pyramid is important? Now, after thinking, then play it again. Yes, answer. Since we don't have time, I want quickly explain everything very fast. I want to use my time for teaching as much as possible. So I cannot wait here. You always, when I ask question, you pause it. So the answer for this question, the DIKW pyramid provides framework that guides how data is converted to the actionable decision. For AI system, this structured transformation is crucial to train machines that can make intelligent decisions. This structure of the pyramid will helpful for AI. Let me give you some professional example. In a self-driving car, these days is very hot topic. Sensor gather raw data stage. When drive coming using the driver, not driver, many sensors try to gather many data, which is organized into identifiable object like traffic signal. This is the information stage. So data come and you understand this is the meaning of this data is about the traffic. Then bring many data from another where what is the traffic signal? Machine try to understand. The car then interprets this data into context. What is a context? Context such as recognizing the need to stop. This is the context. Please understand. I am giving you very nice example. So when we say here contextualized, means we bring the information to some context. So as in this example, recognizing the need to stop, it is a context. And then finally, make a wise decision to halt. This is the wisdom stage. This is synthesized to make that decision. So the modern, now I'm going quickly to save the time to the new DIKW pyramid. I call it the modern DIKW pyramid. The way I am explaining, believe me, is special. And connection with a very important part bring to the for AI. And this sort of explanation you cannot find anywhere. Any practical, we will touch the practical in the coming lecture, but I am trying to let you think deeply. Here, modern, DIK pyramid, this modern, this is very important, as a crucial additional layer. So add a crucial and important additional layer. I call it optimization. This step goes beyond just gaining knowledge and wisdom. It is about applying these insights which we collect from here, these steps, to make effective and actionable decisions that have real-world impacts. This is the important. In today's AI-driven system, optimization is the key to delivering the best possible outcome. It ensures that not only are decisions made, but that they are executed in most efficient and impactful ways. Let me come back my previous example. Consider a self-driving car. It first collects the data from its surrounding, like sensor, reading, or visual input. When new cars has many sensors. For instance, inside my car, when I sit down, when I move many object detected by sensor whole of car very easily. From the time I start the car, this is the data collected. So this is considered signals, just very raw data. So in the self-driving car, usually our cars has many sensors. In the self-driving car is more sensor. The car use this sensor, process these data, this data to understand its environment. Things like other cars, pedestrian, traffic light, block, building, human, everything. When you process, that is the information. Wow. Yes. It applies knowledge in the next step, such as travel rules or road conditions. We will come to the knowledge. That traffic rule is the context. I am giving you many different of examples. Finally, the system optimized this decision to ensure the car reach its destination in the most efficient way, avoiding traffic or finding the fastest road. So finally, so let me clarify between these two parts. In the wisdom, we make decision such as whether to slow down or change lanes. So in the self-driving car, until here, we use some decision. Still is not very smart AI, very low level of AI here. We make a decision whether we need to, decrease our speed or change the lane. This is the here in this part. But in the last part, in the optimization part, we need to optimize. Optimize means efficient. Optimize what? Optimize decision which we made here. You cannot find such explanation any book, any YouTube channel, I don't know. Please pay attention. This is based on more than 25 years research. So I am making simply to explain to you. So finally, the system optimized this decision. Which decision? Which we did here. To make sure that our cars come to, destination. Come to destination in an optimized way, in an efficient way. We can manage traffic or find the optimum route. Not shortest route, optimum route. There is two differences between shortest and optimum route. Point A and B. When you want to move, this is the shortest. But sometimes this way is high traffic. There is longer way but low traffic. This is the optimum way. But if you go this way, 2 hours traffic, but it's very short. But this way, only 1 hour. but longer. For you, it is not important, right? So let me make one question. How does optimization play a role in AI? Please answer this question. Stop. How does optimization act a great role in artificial intelligence? Pause video. Okay. I believe you already paused the video and answer. Now I'm giving the answer. Optimization ensures that AI system go beyond just making decision. Wow. They also executed those decisions in the most efficient way possible. This is the crucial. This is very important. This is significant in various fields, such as what? Like recommendation system, or this recommendation system. What recommendation system we optimize? We optimize help businesses increase value by offering personalized suggestion. Very efficient decision. Let me give you one example. Take Netflix as an example. Netflix used a very AI-based and intelligent recommendation system. Collect data from millions of users, many organized offices. Then try to these millions of users, try to structurize into the relevant insight. Applies knowledge of the user's viewing pattern. And finally, optimize these recommendations to ensure that each viewer, receives contents that is most likely to engage them. That makes happy. If the user happy, means you are on the top of, pyramid. So this optimization not only enhances user experience, but also drives significant business value by increasing customer retention and engagement. Both sides happy. Who provide the platform, Netflix, and who use the platform. Wow. So, don't worry, I'm going to finish soon the video. We had a very nice discussion until now. Let's take deep dive into the modern, DIK, let's say DIKWO. Consider this O as an optimization. Or you can say modern DIKW is okay. Where each layers represented critical steps in the transforming raw data into the actionable outcome. As we move up pyramid, the complexity, when we move here, the complexity and the value of the data increase, ultimately reaching the point where it is used to make impactful decisions here. Please attention, impactful, actionable decision. In these breakdowns, we will focus particularly on the meaning of each word, especially in the higher layer of pyramid, which are key to understand how AI system turn data into action. So let's start with the data. We start at the base of the pyramid with the raw data. This is the information we collect on a structure, on proceed, and without any specific meaning. Right? No meaning. So, as I am giving different example. Here, like when we click, millions of click, many user logs, even weather measurements. They are just, click is a signal. They are waiting to be transformed, this click. This layer is accumulated but not yet usable, just collected. Next step. The keyword here is the organized. Information is what happens when we take the raw data and structure in a way that it starts to give its meaning. For example, if we organize customer behavior logs into pattern and what products they frequently browse or the time they visit website. Click, yes, when we click, we will, when we turning, raw data into organized information. Those click should be come to the organized information. This organized, do you know what is the meaning? This means taking scattered data points and arranging them into the form can be proceed. However, at this stage, we will don't have context. You can understand why here context, we don't have a context, right? The data is not yet fully interpreted. Why? Because not a structure for further analyzing. It is like organizing library book by genre or based on the author's name. We haven't yet decided which book are relevant for our needs. This is this step. Moving higher, we get to knowledge. Yes. Where data become contextualized. What the contextualize means? We now have a, understanding what this organizing information means here. Is it relevant to a specific problem or, situation? For example, if we know the particular group of customer visit e-commerce website, they click means data, and then we organize website during the event and only during the sales this contextualize of information. So during some events they click this part. This during event means contextualize. This means a relation between data points and their real world meaning. Wow. When I explain more, I add something more. Compare my previous explanation. So, contextualize means actually we make a connection between the disorganized point to the real world meaning. So this is the cyber world. This is the real world. We will bring real world to the cyber world by some sensor. Please attention. Very nice. I'm going to explain. Data gathered by some sensor here in the digital world. Then we organize it. We don't understand what is this. If we bring back to the real world, means contextualize. Wow. This is the important. I'm going to finish with a nice explanation now. You should understand. So while organize information, give a structure and contextualize knowledge means meaningful, real world related, provide insight into why this pattern exists. When we bring to the real world, see real world, it is the, that we start interpreting what this data can tell us. Wow. So when we say contextualize, we compare with the real world. Then at this stage, in the wisdom stage, we reach wisdom or insight. We use the synthesize. Synthesize means combining various pieces of knowledge to form comprehensive understanding and prediction. It is where AI system can start making prediction. So here AI start. Hey, you want to be very professional in AI. AI starts from here. So synthesizing means combining, different part of knowledge. Here AI system start make prediction, recommendation based on the context we gather. We go to the real world and then again back here. We are try to, because AI system in the computer, right? Go back, go back, go back. That's why I explained the physical world and real world before. For example, knowing that certain user visit the site during the sales. So the user data during some event. During event, in the reality, this is the contextualized knowledge. That of course, allow us to predict their behavior during the upcoming sales, leading to, target promotion and product recommendation. This is the wisdom part. So synthesize means we are no longer dealing with the isolated piece of knowledge. Instead, we are merging insight from multiple knowledge. Because here only we have one knowledge. So different knowledge combine, make wisdom. So consider different pyramid. This is for sales. This is for event. This is for policy of government. Each one has a data. And this one has a knowledge of this, knowledge of this. This knowledge synthesized, come to the wisdom. Wow. Very nice point. It is synthesized that turn knowledge into something actionable, ready to inform decision. Then we are going to optimization. Finally, we reach to the top of pyramid, where the keyword executed, referring to final exit or putting insight into action. Here, AI systems don't just suggest actions, they carry them out in the real times. So why we say executed? Executed means that after synthesizing wisdom, AI system implements those insights, creating an impact. Let me give you an example. For example, after customizing those customer behavior, we customize those behavior and synthesizing pattern, the system might automatically send personalized recommendation to each customer automatically. This is the AI, and adjust product prices in the real time based on the market condition. This is a high level AI. Less company they have this still. So based on my teaching, you can open new startup, new company, new ideas. Wow. Automatically send. So executed, here we say action and impact, means moving from insight and wisdom, moving from here to action, automatic action. This is what separates the wisdom stage from the optimization stage. If you see, many people call it wisdom, that's all. They don't talk like this. While wisdom allows us to make informed decision, executed means the AI takes those decisions and actively make changes to influence outcome. Let me think like this way. Amazon's recommendation engine, once it predicts what product a customer is likely to buy, it automatically shows that product at the right time, optimizing for conversion. This is the executed impact. So I think let's finish by this video and continue lecture for the next video.